So it's Sunday. I have a ton of stuff I have to do today to get done. I'm actually feeling kind of stressed, like my anxiety is like a little bit high with all the things we need to do. But I thought, that would make a great video to show maybe other people like how I handle stressful Sundays, and maybe to, I don't know, give you a little glimpse of like, it's not always perfect over here with like planning routines and organizing and systems, and you know, I still have stressful, chaotic, hot mess days, right? So anywho, we spent the whole day yesterday over in Sevierville doing cool, fun, like fall stuff, and because of that, I have a bunch of things I gotta do that usually I spread out over the weekend, and I gotta get them all done today. So I figured, why not follow along with me? And just to go through my list, I gotta get the grocery shop done. I need to get all the meals planned for the week. I need to check the budget, and then I need to go through the house because I've actually been sick the last couple days. So a lot of the stuff that I usually try to stay on top of has not been stay on top done. So I'm kind of doing a quick, it's not gonna be quick. I'm gonna try to do a whole house sort of reset at the same time. I gotta get my weekly planning done. And ideally, I wanted to have all this done in time for the afternoon because on Sundays, we're not a football team, but we do watch NASCAR. So I'm trying to get everything done in time. And then, did I say my weekly planning? There's my mom brain that's like, can't remember what I said 2 seconds ago. So first thing I'm gonna do is go get all my cards, prioritize them of what I wanna get done today, and then use them as my hit list. So before I even made it to my cards, I've been going through the house and making my way to the kitchen. And I figured why not clean up on my way, right? So I have little rewards throughout my rooms that once I get them cleaned up and tidied, I either get to light a candle, depending on the room, or I will refill my little scenty. So this one, and I feel like these little rewards help me, like, you know, be rewarded. So I don't know, it's sort of gamifies the whole thing. So this room's done. It gets a smelly. Okay, so I finally made it out here to the actual card deck. So I'm gonna go through, first thing I'm gonna do is make myself a caffeinated water. And then I'm gonna go through, yesterday we had, because my cards, I brought them with us for the drive because it's a pretty long drive to Sevierville, so I brought my cards in this. So I gotta take these out, put them in my normal little thing. I gotta get them all organized because all the cards are set from yesterday. And then I put them out here on the counter so the kids know which ones they have to get done. It's just easier for them to see them out there. And then once I have them all sort of realigned, then I'll get to work on my list of things. But I already have basically this half of the house done. So our room, our bathroom, the laundry room, and then I'll use the cards to start moving this way. I don't have to worry a ton about like these other rooms the rest of the family helps with. So the rest of the family helps with. So these other rooms will go pretty quickly. So in case you're wondering, why did she leave this box? Okay, so I left this box for a reason. We use, I feel like this is really hard to hold this. Okay, so in case you're wondering, why did I leave this box in this room, right? So I left the box. So in each room, I have either a basket, or in this room, our bedroom, I have a box. And I have the box because no one really sees it around the corner, so it doesn't really matter about people, like it's not that it's pretty. When our budget allows, right, this is actually a leftover moving box from when we moved into this house. When our budget allows, I'll replace it with a cute basket, but in the meantime, it's my dumping box. So if I find something of my husband's throughout the house, if I find something of mine throughout the house that doesn't belong, and it belongs like in our rooms or somewhere else, I come and I put it in the box, okay? And then that way there's no clutter throughout the house, because what will usually happen, right, is my husband's bedside table is the first table inside when you walk in the room. So I would walk in the room and place a bunch of shit on his bedside table. And surface clutter gives me anxiety. So by having there be just a box, then there's no surface clutter. And then when he or I have time, we just go through the box and we get all of our stuff out that was like left around the house. And then it keeps it clean, things off the floors for like the robot vac. And then everything just stays, tidier, right? So you could get cute baskets, right? Or like I said, until you have the time, use an ugly box.